Today we're going to be measuring thoracolumbar extension and lumbar extension. Using our bony prominences, we have C7, which is your seventh cervical vertebrae, and S2, which is your second sacral vertebrae, which is going to be right in between your posterior superior iliac spine.
I'm going to show you how to measure the thoracolumbar extension. So first we're going to find her iliac crest, and we're going to come down here and we're going to find her S2. And in order to find her C7, I'm going to have her take her chin down to her chest, just like that. And this bony protrusion right here is going to be her C7. So you can look back up. And now to measure it, we're going to go from here up to her C7, which is going to be 52 centimeters. And I'm going to press my button right here, and I'm going to have you lean back as far as you can. Just let it retract. And I have 41 centimeters. So then you're going to subtract 52 and 41, and that is going to be 11. Okay, this time we're going to be doing lumbar extension. So we're going to find the S2 again, which we know is going to be right here. So I'm going to put my tape measure right there, and I'm going to go up 15 centimeters. So right there. And then I'm going to have my patient lean back as far as they can again, letting this retract. Okay, and that's good. So we got 9. So then we would subtract 15 and 9, and we would get 6. So it's 6 centimeters.
Okay, so we are going to be testing for the manual muscle testing for thoracolumbar extension. So what I'm going to have Abigail do is I'm going to have her bring her hands behind her head, just like that, and then I'm going to stabilize right here at her pelvis, and then I want you to bring your chest up off the table. Good. Okay, so that would mean she's a 5 out of 5. And then I'm going to go ahead and test the other ways too. So I want her to bring her arms in front of her and cross them, and then go ahead and bring up your chest. Good. So that would mean she's a 4 out of 5. Okay, and then bring your arms down to your sides. And then we're going to extend again. Bring your chest up off the table. Good. So that would be a 3 out of 5. Since she was able to bring her chest off the table, she would be a 5 out of 5 in manual muscle testing for thoracolumbar extension. So now we're going to do manual muscle testing for lumbar extension. So similar, but I'm going to have you bring your arms back up behind your head. I'm going to stabilize here, and I want you to bring your belly button off the table. Good. Okay. That would mean she's a 5 out of 5. So I'm going to have you cross your arms in front of you again, and then bring your belly button off the table. Good. That would mean she's a 4 out of 5. And then we're going to bring them back to your sides again. Okay, belly up off the table. Good job. That would mean she's a 3 out of 5. So what we want to look for in that is if they were able to get full extension with the belly button on this one, and maybe not able to get that on the 5 out of 5 or the 4 out of 5, she would just be a 3 out of 5 on the manual muscle testing. For both of these, if they were not able to get 3 out of 5, we are going to move them into a different position. So we're going to have her scoot up. Go ahead and scoot up to the edge of the table. We're going to just create some space. I'm going to stabilize right here, and what I want you to do is try and move your back towards your butt. Good. Just like that. So that would be a 2 out of 5. And then if she wasn't able to move, I would check here for some palpations, and that would be, or I would palpate here for contraction. She would get a 1 out of 5.